find Sichi the bald guy who might be able. Let's go out some wood first. Might be able to tell me why he is or isn't dead. Oh yeah, Beatrice wasn't happy about your flowers.
So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should all be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got what he deserved.
What's that? What you planned from the beginning? You're pretty much an asshole, aren't you?
Congratulations on your powers of observation.
Yes.
Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
You are a bit sick, yeah.
It's necessary. And I don't have to explain myself to you. You're from nowhere, so you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face. But as it is, you'd only get thrown in jail for starting a fight with a keeper. The refugees are a tumor on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
Yes, what about deciding to punch you once I return with King Arthur? Bloody asshole. Where is the Sichi Baldy Sichi? It's just it's just junk. Jail. No, I don't need to go to jail. Yeah, you.
You're back. Hi.
Yes. I've got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Yeah. He said you're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
I understand. For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it. Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I don't know. You didn't. Well, I do have a passenger inside me, kind of. Someone who travels along me who might have been able to recognize you and help you.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
Awesome. Now even ghosts think I'm nuts. Absolutely amazing.
Just another peaceful moment.
Yes. I get more woods. Where? Oh yeah. Where's my horse? There. The hunter had also a chopping board. Can I chop the... Can I just chop some trees, or do I get pelted for that? Let's try that out, and then if that doesn't work, let's go to the hunter. What seems to be a good... I seem to be missing. That sucks. There, maybe? Nah, let's go with the hunter. I don't want to fight right now. How come there are so many outlaws already again? streaming into this area. Hello, Hunter Boy. I remember you had thingy to chop. Yes, a chopping block. Chop. Chop. Nothing more. Well, I need just a bit. Well, what do I have now? No. There's 24, I have 18. Should be enough. Oh no, it's not enough. I need a bit more. Ah. Well, and let's get off rocks some outlaws, I guess.
They all troubled.
Hey, villain!
There you are. Finally. Do you have what I need?
Yeah, I have this weird mask. This might help.
A mask? Are you sure?
That's what the museum guy said.
Now they'll get what's coming to them. Damn rascals. You can go.
I think you're forgetting a little something.
You're right. Here, take this. But don't think, even for a moment, that the struggle is over. We need more, much more, to finally rid ourselves of those blasted birds once and for all.
Yes, poison.
Ready for the next step in our fight against the flying, shitting enemy.
Of course. What can I do?
That's the spirit. In a war like this, every ally counts. Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design right here. We just need to make a few and set them up in some strategic spots like this one. And those flying pests will surely get caught. We need to work smart.
Do I think this whole camp? No. I have nothing else here. No. Sir, yes, sir. I'll get to work.
Go on then, and fight against the flying vermin.
Absolutely. And I shoot them down. Where are they anyway? I don't see any seagulls. You look stunning. Absolutely amazing. It's really loud up there. Now let's get down to the village, deliver the medicine that I might or might not have forgotten the last time. Are you Dugan? No, you're Heaven. Well, let's repair this first. Right, now I need to tell the guy, the guard guy, keeper guy, you're only wearing one shoe. Not my problem though. Oh, you're Finley. Do you want to spend time with the drunkard inside? Tatkin told me about you and Burke. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? You don't know. I need to be a bit more precise. Did something happen with to Burke? Yeah. He was too upset to talk. Did something happen recently? Nah, it was a long time ago. Where can I learn more about what happened? You don't know. Ted can be able to tell more? Nah. Outside the horns? Yeah. Can you point me in the right direction? On my map, maybe? Thank you very much. Oh, I'm looking for Dugan, something like that.
To be a popular pilgrim.
Weirdos talking. Who are you? Elaine. Well.
Hello, child. You look competent enough.
Oh.
I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I have tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
I am a man on a quest. But what's it to you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Great to meet you. What are you doing out here?
Oh, biding my time, until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes along and asks if there's anything they can help me with.
Yeah, well, hook, line, and sinker. Now, what it is that you need?
Oh, surprise.
Yes.
I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Absolutely. This child needs to know the details first, though.
I came to the Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object, a figure most likely, which has the ability to dispel the wordness like a menhir can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. However, when I asked those nincompoops about it, they just laughed at me. They said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those chilly waters.
So, what about this book can you tell me?
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper.
Typical name?
He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex.
Oh.
But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you?
Uh-huh.
But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. Deal?
Very well. I will accept. Will you hand me that book, milady?
Yeah, and they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
I can't sit. What about chair? No. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The other instruments used for gods know what, the signs written in a strange language, and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of this was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the Horns of the South. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the inland villages, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered toward the Isle of the Dead and its island asylum. Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realize now how true that name is. I was wretched from my musings, a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a ragdoll. It took me a while for me to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming. Well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Did Nolly ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow, this time port side. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the south has heard stories about the terror from the deep, and there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment, but it was a sight I will never forget, as long as I live. The ship was sinking. Yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head, and I lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell this story? If so, then that is what I shall do. And I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task. Well, that was interesting. Let's talk with Elaine again.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Indeed.
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book, don't you think? Now, let's test your reading comprehension. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
Yes, a figurine of a fort dweller.
That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir, and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question.
Yes.
What was the Andraste's destination?
That stupid island asylum.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a four-dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
The sea monster.
Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Where exactly did she sink, though? Because the sea between here and the... it's a vast space.
Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum.
Of course.
Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In
Amazing.
the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them?
At least they don't light the fires with them.
Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Located. Me. Because my sailing experience is so good, right? I was so successful in shipwrecking, at least once. Let's find done. Hello. Beatrice. When did you arrive here?
2 or 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Things were starting to get difficult. The supplies we brought with us were running low. A larger group of people is always helpful. There's always someone to talk to and share the work with. But it also means more mouths to feed and more worries to deal with. It's not easy.
If you need some distraction for the night, I'm willing to offer my embrace.
Be careful out there.
Well, I guess that was a no. Until next time, Beatrice. So, are you Goblin? No. No, he will maybe.
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly.
That's annoying.
I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart.
Of course.
But I'm not. Oh, shite.
Then why don't you just work on it?
Live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
If it's so annoying, why don't you just pick up a hammer and do it? Yet Durak sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
But you could just work. I'd pick up a hammer, make the holes in the roofs go away. Instead of sitting here drinking right in the morning and being a grumpy old ass.
One day my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my ass. So there.
Well, you look actually pretty okay. I mean, you're cussing like a grumpy old asshole, but other than that, I don't know. But maybe you should be doing something about it.
Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen soon.
Oh.
At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Yeah, you mentioned that. So, Durak wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Yeah. So, Finley is your caregiver or just a guy who stands by the door and doesn't talk to you?
You sure have a lot of questions. Grab me a drink first, then we'll see.
Yeah, I don't have some run now. Not
and you
now.
can kiss my arse.
Nah.
I ain't spilling my guts to strangers. Drinking buddies, though. If there's something you want to know, you'll need to treat me first.
Yeah. Maybe later. Fucking asshole. So then let's return to that guy above, and after that go on and talk to another guy. Oh, you.
Ah.
Yes.
Yay.
I repaired the dock.
Do you need something?
No. I fixed the deck.
You did?
Yes.
I thought I heard some hammering. Huh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude.
From the bud. Yeah, whatever. Do you need my help with anything else?
I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are 2 places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory. But now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale. And maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say?
Oh, impressive Fergie. Yes,
Ah, that's the spirit.
of course.
I knew I could count on you.
Sure.
Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again.
Yeah, no thanks to you, though. So, where is the gate? Oh, it's that one. Right. I need 50 more wood. Yeah, obviously, I didn't even have the last one. And where is that weird statue to the sea monster? Oh. Oh, maybe that's it. That might be the sea monster. Here, nothing here. Well then, let's be on our way. Oi, Dugan! Darak, I mean. I've talked to your father. Yeah, I talked to your father and it seems like you are a bit in conflict.
It's no secret. He's just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world.
Well, why are you trying to fix that with medicine then?
Well, it is what it is. That's all.
Alright. So you regret becoming a keeper, since it's all you only came here because of your father, right?
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once, but nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
Well, that's cheerful, but maybe you're right, and it's better that you're not. Well, let's leave it at that. Until next time, maybe. Lanzo.
If you're here to see the healer, don't
No.
bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer.
Really? That's some serious accusation.
And I mean it. He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit. All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just because they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
Yeah, but what if he's right? Why would you say that, though?
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
Well, sounds reasonable. I mean, if it's rotting, then it will only be more painful, right?
Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read. She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber. I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good.
Oh, do you still have that recipe, though? Maybe I can help.
No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep.
Ah. If why doesn't he want to make it if he's a medic?
He says it's no good. Says that if I don't get the tooth pulled out, it'll keep hurting.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
told him
true.
that's why I need the remedy, to make it stop hurting. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
Well, I will talk to him for you.
You will?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah?
We'll see.
No matter.
I want that recipe. But first, let's talk to Fergie. Fergie, I need to speak about something else. No. Fergie's house. Eva.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you?
No.
I'm terrible with faces.
Nice.
Either way, glad to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Pleasure. All the refugees shared a dream. Do you know why that could have happened?
What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you?
Maybe.
A shaman? A village witch?
Yes.
I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about.
Oh.
If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though I can't say I'd recommend it.
Why? That recipe you were just whispering to yourself?
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
Try it on yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
Isn't that dangerous?
The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world.
Well, don't you see the irony in that name, though?
What irony?
Yeah, that answers. You could try it on me, maybe. What kind of potion is it, though?
Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Yes. So, you do look a bit sickly. Maybe you should sleep?
I don't dream about anything anymore. So sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study group.
Oh, care to share?
Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups.
Sure. Why wouldn't you want them to know, though?
There are side effects.
Like?
You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose or endure it. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky.
I get it. So, anyway, you're not a fan of the local witchy, crafty, handmade thingies of grandmas, I heard.
I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective, yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the South.
So why do you even study this stuff? If it works, then why do you refuse it?
Late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though.
So, there's a keeper with a toothache complaining that you don't want to help him. Aside from pulling out his teeth.
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting.
He said something about a remedy, though.
Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
Could I look at the recipe?
No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients.
Potentially dangerous ingredients, like?
Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
Yeah, but I do alchemy. Moonshine, carnation, and sage. I get the remedy.
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Yes. Is there anything you need help?
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Well, I need to impress Fergie because he won't let me talk to the captain otherwise.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Pretty much. Isn't everyone, though?
Good point. That is a very good point. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
I need a bit more details, but yes.
Back at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge. Especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do,
I need to go there and do this ritual. What the purpose, though?
That is an excellent question.
Yes.
But I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word.
All right. Let's get to it then. No, let's not ask that. What do we have for sale? So, can I use your alchemy? No. Oh, I can. So, toothache. Remedy. Aha. Oh, it takes a lot of sage, though. Well, let's give it away. Hello.
Ah, you're back.
Yes.
How's the remedy?
I've got it for you. But maybe you need to get rid of that tooth anyway.
Thank you. I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Gladly. Hello, brother.
Blessings upon you, Steve.
Yes.
May the word always resonate within your soul.
Of course. What do we have for sale?
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds, but sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
Mm-hmm. Oh, got this. Put that water away. Thank you, I've already been blessed with tongs, pincers,
What do you
fire.
mean, my child?
You're a red priest. I think you have a pretty good idea what I mean.
I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good.
Is it?
I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof.
Ah, well, believe what you want, my scars speak for themselves.
So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, so, what do you think about the weirdness?
It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists and warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives.
What does it give?
Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the church most of all. Understanding.
Well
May
then,
Kai's word always guide you. In the word, you will find solace.
yeah, maybe. Maybe not. The roots of knowledge, is it up there? The kitchen. Hello, Rorik.
Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed.
No, I'm pitying myself.
Durgan must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Alright. So, could you teach me some recipes?
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat.
Great. I met Dugan, Jorgen. Said your friends.
Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend.
Oh.
We don't even need words.
Great. So has he always been such an asshole?
Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pin and could get anything done. If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always found a way to help you.
And what changed?
Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a log and did jack shit. That frustrated Owen. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do something meaningful with his fish shack. And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life.
Well, you're always this angry though.
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages.
Yeah.
They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really?
They're mostly from
So now
bandits.
I have even more hungry mouths. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of
I
course,
distributed
I
some.
can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
Well, I am allowed to go outside though. Do you need anything specific?
Well, an adventurer are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
Oh, that's gracious. Anything around here to get a good meal.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get lost. Go to Ron's Tavern and stop wasting my time.
Oh, don't be like that. But great, what do they serve there?
What do you think they serve on the coast?
Fish.
The same damn thing as here. Bloody fish! Just don't come crying to me when you start missing my fried cod.
Oh, don't be like that, I was just messing with you. Where can I find one? So I was there before, why can I not go back?
In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire
Uh-huh.
to sit on their asses and fart.
Yeah, I've met some of them.
Sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stupor.
Perfect description. Doesn't seem like you're in a hurry to retire, though. But I guess you won't get any good food then.
Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
I actually agree. So, so now I need to go to the the museum guy. There's so much running around. I heard you have the logbook of the Andraste. Is that true? Can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate?
That's what a
Or
logbook is.
specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please wait here.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
So it's useless. There's no way to find the Andraste.
Oh, no, we know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Amazing. Thanks. So let's... Helmsman Knoll, and this is a dark shape underwater, blah. Nothing but drizzles and storm. That's just nothing. Drizzle stopped, night dawn will compass near Horn of the Tower, headed towards Island Asylum. Should be a good short, peaceful journey. Nothing. Great. Dugan! Whoa. Daddy check. I spoke with Rorik.
And?
He says hello.
No, he doesn't. He knows better than that. Ah, look. If I give you something to do, will you stop talking?
Yes.
Here, take some seeds. Find a free plot and grow whatever you want. That'll teach you to appreciate some peace and quiet. Besides, I'm a bit curious to see what will come of it.
Right. Thanks. So, where...
Stay quiet, stay safe.
Oh. I can get up there now. Right. I don't see any seagulls, though. It's a bit... Lighthouse. Oh, and it's dark, of course. Well, that wasn't as exciting as I thought. And all the way back now, of course. Well, let's try to get over there. That guy looked curious. Curious indeed, but it's getting dark. Oh, and I can go down there as well. Oh, sage. Good, 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 good. This stone quarry?
Please, watch where you're going.
Hello, Connie.
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
Lighthouses.
Yes.
Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
Maybe it's about tradition, symbolism, and I don't know.
Ah, symbolism. Yeah, maybe. Whatever that is.
So, what can one do here?
You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here.
Alright, so if I want to go there, how would I get to Elsewhere? Oh well.
Gotta admit though, it does look pretty majestic.
Yeah, right now it looks mostly dark. The moon is full. I would want to go down there. Kind of do, but also not. Oh no, this leads to... yes, no. So, it's time to head in for the night again. This was a slow day, I guess.